Um, so we're very, very happy to host Maayan, Yinon. Thank you so much for coming. She was supposed to be accompanied by another amazing woman, Sima, who cannot come, unfortunately, last minute. So Maayan will tell us about herself and about her friend Sima, and we hope to see her another time. And before we let Maayan have the stage, I want to say a few words. It is our last meeting today. And we have a deep gratitude for all of you, all the people who came every session, all the translators, all the Chinese teachers, and it's way beyond gratitude. It's something much greater. We cannot describe the amount of support and love and trust you gave us by attending these sessions, the people in Israel and the people of Gaza and the whole area. Ava. This was a very, very dark period for the Middle East, for Israel and Gaza. Very dark, very, very heart aching. And actually, for the whole world, every war influences the whole world. And the support of the Dinan Chikong community, even you had all these ideas and opinions about Israelis, about Arabs, you still came and you still chose trust and transforming dark into light. And it's really deeply appreciated. Um, and I hope this session today really uh, teaches us by, by the heart, seeing the people of Israel and the people of Gaza who suffered the loss, or people or Palestinians who suffered the loss, deep loss in their families. And there are so many, both in Israel and in Gaza, so many families that went through tragedies in the past 2 years. So I think by seeing, personal people face to face, hearing from firsthand, will let you understand the amount of awakening and transformation that happened here due to the 7th of October war. So we will start by organizing the chi field. And for people who are our guests today that don't practice Qigong, I'll just say in a few words what we are doing when we organize the chi field. So organizing the chi field, this energy field of life energy, setting the chi field is actually like showing an arrow, leading you deep into yourself, into the field where you are in the present, you are noticing the reality of life, the beauty of life, the deepest truth about life. And because healing is always about letting go of the past, letting go of the trauma, and falling into the pure present moment where you can create something new. Stop dragging the past with you. So let's close our eyes, find a comfortable place and close our eyes. Relax and take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale softly, allow your shoulders to drop. Your jaws soften. Your muscles around your eyes relax. Feel the weight you have been carrying begin to dissolve. The outside world can wait. This is your time. Your sacred meeting with yourself. With a chi field. Right here, right now, I want you to realize something very profound. This moment, this exact second you're in, is not ordinary. It's not just a point in time you pass through. It's the doorway to infinite possibilities. The only place where life truly happens. The present moment is the place where the past and the future can dissolve and let go. where all the field of potential opens. And where your entire reality begins to shift. Notice the chi above your head. Chi is life, pure energy. Feel it above your head. Bai Hui is open. The top of the head opens. And we pour chi from above. It's like a golden light is filling you. It fills up your brain and face. Your chest and your heart. Let it move into every little cell in your body. To every molecule, to every particle. It's nourishing you from the inside out. And as you release the residue of yesterday, the weight of old stories, and the echo of past experiences. They no longer belong here. You're no longer waiting for the future to make you whole. You're no longer in the memory of who you used to be. You are here in the only place where creation truly begins. And I invite you to listen to Maayan today with an open heart. Forget about all your judgments, all your knowledge. Even don't see her as an Israeli. See her as a human being. She's part of our big Chi family. And now I'm very, very happy and honored to give the stage to Maayan so we can open our eyes gently.
So, hello everyone. I am very excited and thankful for you inviting me here.
כן, אני מחליפה תכף.
I am speaking the Chi language. I am Chinese medicine practitioner for more than 20 years. So I understand your Chi language. And I wanted to share with you how it is for me now as a person that dedicated my grown-up lives for the Chi language and the Chi life, how it is to be here and with my story. And I also want to apologize on behalf of Sima Awad. Sima is a colleague of mine and a partner to work for peace in this time. She's sick today and she tried to make it, but she couldn't. So I will tell some of her experiences that she asked me to share. Okay, so let me start by telling you that I was born to a family that the origin are in the area of near Gaza Strip. I was born in kibbutz Nir Am, which is 1 kilometer from the area of Gaza Strip. I was growing up there when the time were actually quite peaceful after War of 73. There were 20 years that were more quiet and peaceful. That when I grew up. So when I was young, we used to go to visit friends in Gaza Strip, people who were working with my father on the fields because he was a farmer. So he used to work with a lot of people around the area, also people from Gaza. And we were playing together, the children. We were meeting and playing together. And I remember till this day. Um, my mom, she was an artist and a teacher to art and education. And she was a very open heart and sensitive person. She was volunteering and helping also people from around the area um, to get what they need, and also an emotional um, um, like treatment or support, emotional support. And she also was helping to teach parents and educators um, how to help the children to feel safe and to feel loved and to feel that they deserve to be um, creative in their own lives. So I am the second daughter of 5 children, 5 siblings, and um, we are all very different in our careers, and I chose to be a physical therapist and then the Chinese medicine practitioner. And also I have learned a lot of other techniques like family constellation and focusing. And my expertise became to be a companionship for people who suffered trauma and work through transitions. On the 6th of October, we were celebrating a Jewish holiday, and we were supposed to be visiting my parents, all the family, to be together in the holiday. Um, at the last minute, we changed the location to be in Tel Aviv at my sister's home. So my parents came to Tel Aviv to celebrate the holiday with us. We had a really lovely evening. They were laughing a lot, and we were laughing a lot. They were telling stories And they also told that there was a time of demonstrations near the fence, near the Gaza border, and they were told that it's okay, that they can be, they can feel safe. Everybody knows about that. So we wanted them to stay in Tel Aviv, to sleep in Tel Aviv, but they chose to go back home. Um, on uh, on October 7 at 7:30 in the morning, a friend of mine called me to ask where we are. I didn't understand why, and he said that something is happening in the south. It doesn't look good. I was immediately calling my parents. There was no answer. And I started to look for their neighbors and friends of ours to see someone who will tell me what's going on. Um, Nobody was answering. And I remember one very life-changing moment. I went out from the room that I was making the call, and on on the outside of the room, I just saw my father standing. I understood. I see energy. I see my father spirit. Um, he was standing there. He was with his arms coming like to hug me. And I heard him saying that they went away in their own way. And since that moment, it was 8:06. I was looking I was looking the time. It was 8:06 in the morning. It was quite early in the event. And since this moment, I understood the picture of our family, and I understood that I just life will not be the same. then I just phoned my older sister and my brother, and told them that just come to me, bring stuff and come to me. And at the beginning, they didn't understand why, but the reality was that on 10:30 a.m., everyone already was in my home. So all the grandchildren also was there, and we were just trying to figure out what is going on, and started to work on the garden. And my body knew I am preparing the space. I didn't understand in my mind so much, but it was I can say now that it was very interesting experience to feel the body knowingness, and the body just knew what to do, and I was just making the space for what will become later. Um, I will tell you. So only at this evening, around 6 p.m., we received a call from the person that was in charge of the security in the village that they lived, about their house is burned down completely. They can't find them. They don't see anything. There were still missiles and fire, so they couldn't look more, and they will come back in the first light in the morning. So in that moment, we just received the message that we already felt we are going to hear. The next morning, we received pictures. We saw everything just burned down. And we have decided to announce that a mourning of 7 days of mourning, that everyone can come and comfort. So we have decided that even though we did not buried my parents because they couldn't find them, we decided that we are doing this Shiva week. What happened in those days that hundreds and hundreds of people came every day to my house, which I felt is no longer my house. It was like a center to um, to trauma. Like everyone was in shock, and nobody knew what's going on, and still it was like people from this area of the near Gaza were still on under attack, and some of them that went out came straight to us, to my place. So they came in a very, very bad shape. So we had to deal with that. I have so many stories to share about it, but we don't have time. I just um, felt that all my life I was prepared for this time, for this moment. I I will say that I felt the energies, the chi of my mom and my dad just walking with me, and I could hear them, and I could hear them telling me, "We are okay. Take care of them, help them." Um, I understood that we have to take care of ourselves because the stories that came to us were very, very hard. Um, I felt that I'm, the body also hear everything, and um, there was one time I felt myself reacting in a traumatized way. So I understood also that we need help, and we take care of ourselves by bringing social workers to help us to ventilate a little bit. And it all was like a, another dimension. And I just want to say one more thing, that the people who came to us was from all kind of religious, and there were Arabs, Muslims, and Christians, and religious Jews, and secular, of course, because our family was always very open to people, regardless their religion and origin and language. So everyone came to be with us in those days, and that made us very, very excited, and we understood that we need to bring a voice of solidarity and peace, and not revenge, even now, especially now. Since that time, um, actually, uh, all of us quit our jobs. I closed my clinic, and it's not even a decision. It just kind of I don't have a choice. Like, this is what I have to do now. And it is to bring this voice wherever I can, whenever I can, with every everywhere I can. And my siblings are also doing that. So um, this is our job now, to bring this message of peace and reconciliation. Um, and yeah, okay. Um, One of the things uh, that we are doing is we joined the Parent Circle Family Forum. You can Google it, PCFF, Parent Circle Family Forum. It's an organization of bereaved families from both sides. Um, um, we are around 800 people this time today, and we are doing a lot of things together. Actually, we are meeting in this next weekend for the first time to 2 days to be together. It's for the first time since October 7 that we're doing it, and we are very exciting. I stop to translate and then I tell some more. So through this organization, I also met Sima. Sima is 20 years old. She lives in Bet Omar. It's a little town near Hebron. And she lost her brother when she was only 3 years old. And Sima speaking a lot about that her mother couldn't be a mother because after the loss of her big brother, her mother went into depression and grief that she was not able to function and to be a loving mom to Sima and the others. And when it was after many years, around I think 10 years or even more, a friend of her mom asked her to come to a gathering of the parent circle. And at first she didn't want to because she said, those killers, I don't want to speak with them. I have nothing to say to them. Um, and then she was convincing to go, and there she met another mother, an Israeli mother who lost her son in this conflict, and her Sima mom say that she couldn't sleep all night after this meeting. She realized that also Israeli are suffering from this conflict and that the pain is a pain, and tears of loss are in the same color everywhere. So her mom also joined this parent circle organization, and she brought Sima after a few years. I have many stories about my own healing process which is, I think, interesting, but we don't have time. I just say that each of us in the parent circle and is everyone who is pro peace and pro reconciliation needs to understand that it's a path of I say wave. It's not a straight path. It's like a wave. I have days that it is very difficult for me to trust and to believe, even in my partners of the parent circle, because the trauma and the fear that I experience, and I know all of the people here are experiencing in both sides. We have to overcome a lot of fear and anxiety and trauma and pain, and it's ongoing, and it's still, we have like the media and the situations that still make us fear. So we have to overcome and choose every day from the start. I have to wake up every morning and say to myself, I am Maayan, I am here, soul being in this body, choosing life, choosing peace. And this is my first mantra in the morning. I have to remind myself that. Yes. I feel my parents are still nurturing me. The chi of my parents is still in me, thankfully. It's a lot of love and trust and support that they give me. Just now we are, just today we came from their home, which was burned, and it's like a memorial ceremony. It's very fresh, the loss. But really my most solid ground is the practice of the spirit, the spiritual way that I'm walking. I find it the most really like grounding techniques now more than ever. If for me, if I didn't have these tools, it was much harder for me to stay balanced. So I have a lot of things I would like to share, but really time is up. Um, it was a really pleasure for me to be here, and I thank you a lot. And I just ask for each one of you to radiate um, the kindness, the dignity. Try not to judge. That's a practice I take, not to judge anyone till I'm in their place. So I thank you. And if someone wants to get in touch, you can ask for my number from Ronit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maayan. I cannot thank you enough. Even though it's a Memorial Day for you, you find the time to give us your heart and teach us we see it in your eyes, the pain and the love together.
Ronit,
Ken?
they want to translate what is,
Ken,
I
Ken,
think, something.
Ken, Ken. So I just want to thank you and to let you go back to your family. And whoever wants to contact Maayan, I will give you her details. And I ask you to thank Sima for us,
Yes, I will.
and we will have another time to see her and hear her story. So you are a part of our Chi family, and we thank you very much.
Thank you. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Hold on. 1 second. Renata, I will let you off the translation. Okay. So now Renata and Teresa will say some closing words for all our project, for all the 5 weeks. So Renata, please.
Yes, hello. I just would love to invite all of us to close our eyes, to go inside to our heart. We can even touch our heart if we feel like that, just to feel the frequency, the resonance of all these chi fields sharing the love that goes beyond the dignity, the respect, and this beautiful phrase. I give the translation. Donc, simplement, fermons les yeux, allons vraiment à l'intérieur, sentir nos cœurs, ressentir la fréquence de ce chant de chi que Maayan nous a partagé. On peut sentir un vrai amour tellement profond, le respect, la dignité. So, tears of all human beings have the same color. Inside our hearts, there's such huge space, infinity space. Just let sense our hearts and accept the way they show us the frequency of all this chi field. Embrace the wholeness, the yin, the yang, the contradictions. So, alors en français, je disais donc sentir le cœur, sentir l'immensité du cœur, la profondeur du cœur, sans limite. Connecter avec la sagesse de cette phrase, les larmes de tous les humains, de chaque humain, ont toutes la même couleur. Is sincerely what I feel to do, because the time is already full with love. I just feel like singing the 8 phrases with all of you. Le temps est déjà rempli avec ce chant de chi. Ce que je ressens à faire, c'est simplement chanter avec tous ensemble l'organisation du chant de chi en chinois. Tin tian Shinson Yichon Wajin Neji Tinchen Ma Inyen Buchi Renju Haikon Renji Itauti Joshen Ro Joshen Ro Joshen Ro Just feel the chi field. Emptiness, but not emptiness. May all the beings receive all this love, all this information. On peut sentir simplement ce champ de chi, le vide qui n'est jamais vide, rempli de champs de chi d'amour, de ce champ de chi que tous les êtres du monde reçoivent, ces profonds champs de chi d'amour. Haola. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maayan. Thank you for this chi field. We'll go and we will continue in these peace sessions. Merci, merci Maayan pour ce chant de chi. Nous continuerons à transmettre la paix dans ce chant de chi de paix, dans ces sessions pour la paix. Haola. 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 May I have my French translation and to listen also.
And as Ronita started the session today, thank you very much.
Oui, je ne sais pas quoi faire avec la traduction en français.
Thank you very much because this was possible because you came into the sessions, because many teachers supported us and you. And thank you very much to Maayan, to all the organization, all the people involved in such a strong, beautiful, capable organization. And thank you to all the people that, in spite of such difficult traumas and difficulties, they have chosen, they have made a choice. And for us, they are like reference. We can also choose every day. Every morning, like Maayan, we can choose who we want to be. In all these sessions, in each one of them, every teacher gave something unique. They told us their way to approach to this inner peace. So I think there is nothing else to say. I'm just going to say Hun Yuan Ling Tong 5 times, and we can, like teacher Xi Xiaofeng did in the last session. So Ronit started chanting the 8 verses, like the first teacher Liu Jianxie did. And I am going to finish with the 5 Hun Yuan Ling Tongs, like the last Chinese teacher did. So let's together say Hun Yuan Ling Tong 5 times. Hun Yuan Ling Tong. 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 Thank you. Haula. Thank you.
So just one last word from the three of us. We will continue, like Renata said, and we continue all our lives to make peace inside and outside.
Tal como ha dicho Renata, vamos a continuar con la paz y vamos a continuar sobre todo nosotros con nosotros mismos en nuestra paz interior.
If you have any ideas, if you want to make any initiative, we're doing it together. It's not just the three of us. So we're also students. You know, it's a role play. One time we're students, one time we're guiding. Really, this community is so precious and has a such powerful opportunity to influence. That and whoever wants to join is always welcome. And we really believe that there is already a shift. We just need to anchor it and make sure this beautiful world of us is coming into peace. So it's time to say goodbye and say a big, big haula. I will unmute everyone. And we just keep on meeting in the chi field. We're always together in the chi field. And thank you to my best partners, Renata, Teresa, to all the amazing translators, to Mary, to Hadass, to so many people that helped with such a generosity, to all the Chinese teachers, really. And mainly to all of you, because if you wouldn't come, we're nothing. So bye-bye.
Allah.
Hola.
Paula.
Nosotros no hubiéramos
Paula.
ido. Así que
Hola.
hola, 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 hola. Let's open all the people. Let's see all the people's faces. Hola, hola, hola.
Paula.
Muchas gracias. Hola, hola, hola.
Paula.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Grazie, obrigado,
Bye-bye.
obrigado.
See you next
Toda,
time.
toda.
Ciao.
Shukran,
Thank you so
shukran.
much.
Susi.
Bienvenidos.
Bereket.
Gracias.